What's up, YouTubers? We got a K24 oil pan up in here, RBB. And as you know, some of you guys that have this K24 swap in your EG, DC, EK, whatever, Del Sol, whatever you got it on, they kind of tend to hang low. So, a common thing that happens a lot to the Honda dudes out there, this right here. Yep, this right here, we all bust them. We all hit them, scrape them, whatever. So, I'm going to maybe weld a piece of metal right here. And also weld one right here. I do have a piece of metal right here. I'll maybe use a piece right there. That's the lowest point on this part. And that's the highest point. Well, the lowest point on that, and then that's the lowest point on the back side of that. So, I do have this piece of metal that might do it right here, and then right here. I thought I had some L brackets, but you know, I got so much crap over here that I don't even know what I have anymore. But if I don't have that L bracket, then I just have to work with what I have and make it work. Because we can't have that. And I did that. I bent it before. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? See, I smashed the oil pan before. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and dig through here and see what we have. And then look how many more oil pans I got. 1, 2, 3. Well, I think that's a B series, the bottom one. And I have 2 more oil pans. And then I have another one from K24. I have 4 oil pans, literally like 4 oil pans, dude. But you know, I would hate to just weld on a brand new oil pan that I just got from K24. So I got these other oil pans in here. See that? See that? Fresh, never been beat up. See that? Clean. Same thing with this one. See that? Fresh, never been beat up. And I have a B series over there. But hey, it's always good to have a oil pan, because you just might never know when something happens. You just have a backup. But I'm gonna go ahead and paint those anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's beat up, scratched up, as long as they don't leak. But so I have 1, 2, 3, and I have this what is it? Right here? Oh, what did I do with it? I thought I had it over here. I'm tripping up in here. Oh yeah, there you go. And that's number 4 right there. So 4 oil pans. That's a lot. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and dig through some of this metal and see what I found. And sure, I don't have to show you exactly how I weld it. I'll show you here what kind of welder I have. I have this Lincoln 140. It's a MIG welder. And I don't use the gas because it's just easier just to buy the feed wire. Don't have to worry about running out. Don't have to worry about like, oh man, I gotta switch the wires, switch the terminals from the power in the back. I just MIG it. If you learn how to weld and lay it down smooth, you just brush it off real nice. You're good to go, ready for paint. Now, if it's something exposed, you might want to do some TIG welding, and because you know you want it to look nice. But other than that, you know, just kind of do your thing. Look at this thing right here, huh? Looking fresh or what? What do you guys think? I didn't even realize that I can probably swap this bolt out too right here. That'll be nice, huh? What do you guys think, huh? Nothing crazy up in here. Too much downstar. On the brakes, I kind of tend to keep the OEM ones because they're just made for it and they're fine threads, and you cannot get those Allens in fine threads. But I'm waiting on this one right here to complete the ASR. Anyways, all right, well, we'll get back to it. All right, so what are you guys doing?
I'm trying to make my brother practice, but just like get off. Look, I'm gonna.
Yeah, Noali has got a hoverboard for his birthday, so they're over here just playing around. You gotta use your balance.
Yeah, look at this. Just like it off.
Your feet are not straight on it. That's why you're not probably gonna have a good balance on it.
Look, let me show you how good I am, guys. Ready?
Okay. Okay, show me. Okay, show us for the video.
Ready?
Show everybody. Wow. Look at this birthday boy. Don't be pushy, Vasile. Anyways, this fool over here has some kind of diarrhea. Just butt is like on fire. It's got freaking poopy butt everywhere, so he can't be going in the house. And I definitely don't have the time to wash this fool right now. So I'll leave that as that. Okay, so we got this plate, as you know. See the scrapes right here? That's not even for me, but I'm gonna go ahead and just weld this piece right here. And then I got this plate that's gonna go in the front. As you know, you're going to bake the front end on this thing. So I'm gonna weld this piece right there. Yeah, buddy. So we'll see how that comes, huh? Yeah, buddy. Come on. Let's get it going.
You are. I've got great news. When you use your Capital One Venture card to book and pay for a room on hotels.com/venture, you'll earn 10 miles for every dollar you spend at thousands of hotels. Doesn't that sound amazing?
It does. Just like the smooth jazz in this hotel lounge.
Wow, Captain Obvious. I didn't realize you were such a
Steel and the jazz tuba.
Clearly, it loves you right back. What's in your wallet?
Offer available through January 21 at Capital One Bank USA NA.
Please switch to airplane mode.
Oh, I love Pandora so much. But I wish it could keep playing even when I don't have internet, like on the plane. We can do it, we can make it all together. I wish it could always be with me.
Is your music trying to tell you something? Pandora Premium is the Pandora you've always wanted. Download stations and playlists you created on Pandora to listen to anytime, anywhere. Tap to start your free trial of Pandora Premium.
So you say you got those, you got this ready for me? You wanna show me how you're gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, let's see. Wow, impressive. Give me 5. Wow, I see you got your lipstick on too, huh? Wow, look at that. Look at that. That's awesome, Della. So, well, I would say that maybe you should, I think that maybe you should space them out. Maybe you can have Vasile help you. Vasile can put the iPad down and you can probably space them out, maybe like 3 inch in between. So that way when you do knock them over, there will be a lot,
And I made it all by myself.
yeah. Della, she did great, didn't she? Right?
So good. Yeah.
You know, Della just took me away from my car stuff to show me how she did over there. So she did awesome. So
Awesome job, princess.
now you just can take it and move it apart about like 3 inches. Kind of put your hand in between like that, and then put the other one up. And Vasile knows exactly what's up. He can do it himself too as well, right?
So you want to help me?
Right?
Right.
Yeah. Maybe I even get Wally to help you. How about that?
Okay.
So you're out of here, huh? Did you get the upstairs done? Nice. Nice. Okay.
Yep.
Drop your stuff. No, Ali, please go in there and help your brother and your sister to make the blocks to drop them off. I told her that you help her because you know more about it.
Wait. Okay, but I want to goodbye.
Okay. Alrighty. And that's how you do it. You're just gonna keep going around and keep going around till you get it done. And then we're gonna weld that piece over there. Okay guys, so again, as you weld that bottom plate, make sure you fill it up with water. Well, you don't have to fill it up all the way, but and let it sit for a few minutes and make sure the water is not running down, because if you weld it and for some reason, let's say you burn through, guess what? You go through all that work, you put it in the car, you're going down the road, and next thing you know, you're dripping oil. Who knows how far you're going, you run out of oil, boom goes your motor. So again, just a great tip. When you do that, just make sure it's you know, I had it here for a few minutes, and as you can tell, there's no water coming out. You see that? That's kind of how it looks on the car. So when it hits, it's gonna hit right there. See that? Instead of hitting at the bottom of the oil pan, it's gonna take a big hit on that. So it's gonna be a lot harder, you know. But hopefully, usually you just kind of bottom out. You don't really hit hard stuff, and hopefully it's not gonna really damage your oil pan or your motor. But just a very good tip of how to kind of protect your motor. And now I'm just gonna let it sit for a few more minutes, clean it up real good, and I'm gonna paint it. Now the way I'm going to paint it, I got a wrinkle paint that I bought from some auto parts store, and I'm going to stick it in the oven. After I clean it, degrease it, stick it in the oven, put it maybe to like, turn the oven to like 350 degree, let it sit there for, I don't know, 5 minutes, get it really hot, then bring it out here, put it on that horseshoe stand right there, and just spray it. Now the open being hot, it will dissolve the wrinkle paint really quick. So it will just kind of like really, it activates really quick. If it's not hot enough, we know what's gonna happen. You're gonna have to heat it up with your blow dryer or your if you have a heat gun. Otherwise your wrinkle paint is not gonna be a form like the rest of it, and it won't look good, and you don't want that. So I'm gonna show you how to do that as well. So I'm just gonna go let it sit here for a little bit. I'm working on some other stuff I'm working on right there, and hopefully I'll get this thing done today. Also, I'm going to paint the side cover, which is that right here. I'm also gonna wrinkle paint this black as well. I got this one cleaned up, I degreased it, I taped it all up, got all the stuff up, and I'm only gonna degrease the back side. Now, since I got this right here, just be careful when you put it in the oven. Don't let it sit too long, because what's going to happen is gonna melt that ring right there. So you don't want that to happen. So but this one I'm not going to let it sit for long. I'm just gonna let it when it gets hot, and then I'm going to take it out, bring it out here, and then just spray it. And then I'm also gonna have my heat gun ready in case it doesn't dissolve. I'm just gonna hit it with the heat gun. So I'm gonna paint this piece and the oil pan. That way I can put the oil pan on the car, on the motor, and the side cover, so that way I don't have exposed the oil pump and the drivetrain and all that stuff. So yep, that's what we're doing today. And then I gotta readjust my driver door for some reason. It's not because it was hitting some stuff, so I have to work with that. And then I'm also probably gonna put the bumper and then the P1 lip and try to make some brackets to hold the lip up where it's not going to make any kind of surprises for my once I get it back from the wrap, since I'm gonna wrap my front lip and the front bumper and the rest. So yeah, buddy, let's get it going. Shout out to Greg Glory from California. Awesome dude right there. Well, he's not preaching right now, but I'm about to listen to a sermon while I get all this painting done. By the way, yeah, I go to my church, and sometimes I listen to a Greg Glory harvest and things like that. But here's the wrinkle paint. That's the side cover. And I'm gonna go in the house. I got the oil pan already baking in there, and I'll probably just do one at a time. But the best way to do it is probably put it in the oven, and it's gonna get hot, and it'll be ready for you to paint. So look at those guys. Oh, you guys already knocked it over? Nice. Yeah, so now it's easy. Just kind of raise it up and then just do it all over, huh?
Yeah, and I actually did all the work you broke.
You did all the work?
Yeah.
But it's teamwork, right?
Yeah.
Now you gotta help too, right? Great, great. All right. This fool right here with this diarrhea. You're locked up, homie. You're locked up right now. Don't mind my mess. Feeding the kids food. You see it? Ooh. Oh, that's hot. See it? So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that out of there. See that? Got my glove up in here. It's kind of hard to get my glove in, you know? See it? See, that's already hot. All right, that's a 350 degree. It's already kind of burning. I'm just gonna go ahead and set this over here and just spray it. Hey guys, be careful, this is very hot right here. As you can tell. You can tell. Nope, not yet. I got my fingy. I got my greasy fingers right there. See that? Wow, this is really hot. All right, so there you go. Make sure you shake it real good and just spray it.
Yeah. Can you show them at me? Yes, I am. It is so thorough. Because it wouldn't fit me. It's all from our cousin. Yeah. No, it's not on the floor because our cousin moved to the house. Yeah. We moved it to a very far house from our house. Yeah. So the neighbor trash is actually. Yeah. So the name of Russell and Nancy is like they're going to good. Comment down below. Yeah.
That's it. Let it dry. I'm gonna go inside, get the other one in there, come back, paint the other one. Get my heat gun, get it all ready, spray the next one up. I gotta watch it with that and slowly it's gonna start drying. And if it's not drying, then I'm gonna hit it up with the heat gun. As you can tell, see how that's nice and dries over there, and it's wet right here. See, I'm working the blow dryer. I put it in the oven, but I'm afraid I'm gonna burn this seal, and I don't want to pull it out and put a new one in it. And I'm just kind of working the blow dryer, the heat gun, I should say, slowly, side to side, to give it that nice texture, you know what I'm saying, of wrinkle black. Because here's the thing, if you don't work it, we're just gonna dry unevenly, and some spots is gonna look weird, some spots gonna look dry. So when you work your blow dry, it's gonna dry nice and evenly, like all the way across, kind of the way you want it, and it'll look cool. So if you really want to take pride in your work and make it look nice, this is the way you want to do it. Well, one of the medium ways. You can get it powder coated, you can paint it black. I do like the wrinkle black, so I think I'm gonna do the wrinkle black on the manifold, the water pump, which, by the way, that's next. I gotta do that next. So see how nice that looks right there. And you come down here, it's kind of like, come down here, it's kind of wet. So the more thick you put the wrinkle black, the worse it's gonna look, because it's too thick, so it's gonna like dry kind of in chunks. So you kind of want to put it misty, you know. And then if it's not the way you want it, then you go back again and hit it again, kind of misty. You don't want to really put it on thick. I mean, you can put it on thick, but you're gonna have to redo it again. So that's kind of my suggestion as far as when you do this. And that's how you work it. You just got to take your time with it and just, you know, get it. I know it's kind of painful because you have to do it, you know, you gotta have patience with it. But I think you get it done, you know. So if you follow those steps, I think you'll be doing just fine. And yep, got the oil pan done, as you can tell. Oil pan is oil pan. It's gonna get scratched up. It's gonna get dings up. Oil pan is gonna get all kinds of crazy stuff on it, but you know, it is. I guess it's kind of the garage way of doing it, you know. I just like that texture to be even, you know. And the more even the texture is, the nicer it's gonna look, you know. The side cover here, you don't really get a whole lot of paint or nothing on the side, so it's easier to kind of keep it clean and stuff, you know. So as you can tell, it looks really nice. The texture is even all the way around. So yeah.